Let me make sure everything is going. I think we live. I think we live, folks. I think. Yeah, we live. We live. All right. Quick, while we let them get on in, quick run through. What was y'all's thoughts on the episode? While we let everybody trickle on in.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Movie Ray. What you unmute
Can you hear me
yourself?
now?
Yep.
Okay. Or we could do introducing real quick so we let everybody get in.
Yeah, let's introduce. We can introduce. Come on, G, this your show. Introduce us.
Oh, I'm like, what you talking about? Okay, Grant, right here. January Flowers, you know who that is. Movie Bay, you know who that is. Legend, you know who that is. You should know that by now. Y'all should know that by now. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about episode. I don't like doing this formal introduction. I like to just jump straight on into it. But
I remember, yeah.
No, you gotta get it wet first.
You know,
you can't get that shit. You can't get into that shit dry. You gotta get.
Not you starting already. Let's see.
It's our favorite homegirl.
Favorite homegirl in the building. Colin, January Flowers right there. China in the building.
Hey,
China. Vazo Breeze. Vonta the artist. Devin is here. Jadavian is here. Who was that? Rock. Yep, that's our favorite homegirl. She in the building. Donut Land. Yup. Tiffany. All right. We got 43 people in here. Y'all know what to do. Black Widow. Got to shout out Black Widow. Y'all know what to do. Thumbs it up.
Just this one.
Drop the comments. You broke your nail.
On the way in. Not before you enter. That's on period. Y'all already know what's up.
Yes. Oh yeah. Happy Memorial Day. Let's do that. Happy Memorial Day.
What is Memorial Day?
I forgot to say that.
Memorial Day is a holiday that commemorates the lives lost during serving for our country.
Boom. History lesson. All right. Y'all ready to jump on in?
Yes. You just keep wanting to jump in. Come on. We double dutching.
Yeah, let's get the show on the road. We know they know what we're here for. Hold on. I'm seeing this in the comments. Too many baddies as soon as I learned the names of two girls too. And right, and we got way more.
I agree. I think this episode I had to watch twice because I was confused as who the girls were. I just knew that I like this person, I like that person, but I don't know their names. Also, I think this beginning of the episode was a little bit slow because there was a lot of recapping, but they didn't let it drag on for too long, so I like that. But I just don't like the whole recapping of events because I just think it's stupid. Like maybe we just need one little small recap to talk about it. If they got some good sound bites, then other than that, let's keep it pushing and get to the next thing. But the beach fight, the beach brawl, Zeus pissed me off because why am I watching Cali and Jelly Bean fight when the good fight is going on behind them? Like all the girls in the back, and we only focused on Jelly Bean and Cali. So that part pissed me off. But other than that, it was a pretty good episode and it left off on a good cliffhanger to me.
Agreed. No, I agree. Because I feel like too. Go ahead.
I would say, Jan, what are your general thoughts without getting too into it?
Yeah.
Jan, you said Jan or G?
January.
Yes. Okay, general girl. Oh, you said keep it general. Ooh. Well, I did think it was a good episode. I'll say that. Like editing wise, timing, pacing, like it wasn't, like you said, too much on the recaps. Overall, it was good. You know what I'm saying? I'll give that as general. But y'all know I want to get into this tea. You know I want to get into the meat and potatoes. But as an overall episode, I'll say yes. And even them leading up to Tommy's entrance, I thought that was cool because they kind of did better with continuity. You know how Biggie was talking to Meatball and Tink. Oh, I'm rolling up. I got to make a phone call. a couple scenes later, we see the actual phone call when she calls Tommy. So I do like that bit of continuity they're starting to do. So it's decent, yeah.
Agreed. What was you about to say, Grant?
Basically that. It's a nice touch because I feel like with the editing this season, even though certain scenes I feel like might have needed to been cut a little bit more. But then again, thinking about it, like all the scenes that I feel like with the recaps, they weren't as dragged out as they normally would be. Like, and I feel like the scenes that they did show, like Sapphire at the beginning with Natalie and Scotty, that was pretty concise. Jayla with the twins, that was pretty concise. And then what January just touched on, like, I like how they got back to Tommy talking to Biggie on the phone. Like, I feel like they're starting to finally realize how to actually splice it together. Like, the music beds that they put in the background, like, they're actually putting background music in there that's actually different. It's not the same stuff. It makes sense for the scene. So, yeah, I like it. It's so far this season. Huh? What you say?
Oh, y'all hear that?
I hear something.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I'm sorry. I'm on the top floor, so when I hear stuff on the roof, I'm like, what the hell?
It is. It's raining. It's raining real bad in my area too. Real bad.
Oh my God. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like, I'm glad the internet is still working.
Yeah. Good thing. Did y'all notice that in the confessionals when Biggie was like dun dun dun? I was like, okay, editing. We're getting it now. We're getting the hang of it. Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta y'all talk real quick.
Are y'all ready to get into the episode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get into it. What you want to talk about first? Y'all want to jump straight because the first. Do we really want to talk about the recap scenes? Unless you want to got some tea, January.
I guess some of the recap scenes. I mean, I think the biggest recap scene is the one with Tinka, not Tinka, the one with Dia
and Slim
with the blonde hair, and then
Slim sequel.
Slim, and then Dom in the Body. I think because it showcased like relationships because Dia and Slim the Body, whatever, they friends with Tinka and Meatball. So like I feel like that's like a little clique or whatever. And like they was trying to check Diamond the Body about her fighting Tinka or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. Diamond stood on her shit. She gives me Anna from Baddies style, to be honest. Like that's how she acts. Like she doesn't give a fuck. She stands on what she wants to stand on, and it may not be what I want to stand on, but it's what she stands on. So I respect it.
Legend. When I tell you she was eating that fruit, she was eating that fruit. Okay. And you know what? It almost gave me jump energy. Like you were saying, it almost gave that like, is Dia or Slim 2 going, jump up at any point? Because they were really pressing her. Then Dia gave her backstory, which, I can't take that from her because she was trying to, I guess, I don't know why she wrote that story up. When Slim was like, talk about your childhood and stuff like that. What did make Slim tell her to bring that up? Now that I'm thinking about it, it just can't, I don't know.
Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. But yeah, like what y'all saying.
They was really talking about Diamond pulling this girl wig, and Slim 2 said, you know what, tell her where you're from. And that's when Dia starts saying, she lost her brother. I'm not trying to make fun of the story, just the whole way it connected. Yes.
It was random.
Mm-hmm.
It was random.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love how Diamond the Body, she kept it real. Like, and like I said in my recap, I feel like I respect it because she was like, the reason why she went in there and snuck Tinkerbella was because, like, look, I'm here to get on the show. Like, I know what they're here for. They want to see us fighting, and that's the purpose as to why we're here. So I'm gonna start a fight. And then she built in a storyline. She gave Zeus what they want. Zeus don't want to work that hard. So if I'm giving you a storyline, that's obvious. I'm going to put these two on the show because they already got a pre-existing storyline. And you bring them on the show, it's going to carry on, obviously. And that's what people want to see. Which you was laughing at, January.
Okay, so look, it's a comment in the chat from Zimmy that says, can we just take a moment to find out who did Scotty's makeup for the confessional?
Where she was wearing like the yellow. Where she was wearing the yellow. I feel like I noticed what he was talking about. Because it did look like her face. I don't know. Her face didn't look right to me. I felt like her face was extra, extra light. I'm hoping Cali fights Natalie by the end of the season. It's leading up to a final brawl with the Chin versus the Blue Man Group Security. I hope she does too, but I know Natalie. Watching how Natalie got a front row seat to see how Cali really gives it up, and I don't think she wants.
She does it to all of them. Remember last season in the kitchen when Tasiki was coming in that kitchen and she said, "Come on," and they was throwing water bottles. It wasn't until Natalie saw her go up against Marsh that Natalie bucked it down. The same thing with Cali. You can't come in here bullying me. After she didn't realize this girl is something else, all of a sudden now I'm a problem because you see that I am one. I think she should just run it. You know, you're an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? This TV, run it one good time. If you lose, hey, maybe she'd have knocked some sense into me. You know, I don't know. Just go ahead. You
know. No, and Natalie would be the one that Natalie likes to get her ass beat for a check. Like she knows if that's gonna be a viral fight, she'll take the L. Like Natalie knows what she needs to do, and I feel like at that point, if she don't do it during the season, she definitely gonna do it at the reunion. You know she gonna do it at the reunion. Shoot, the chocolate girls look good. It's the lighter girls that's makeup that doesn't blend. That is true. That is true. Scotty tried that Nicki Minaj and that gala look.
Diamond looked good this whole episode, and I loved all the solo cuts. They kept giving Diamond, like even walking out the door, even on the beach, they gave her a solo entrance again. Even at the lunch with the girls,
she had another solo scene.
DTB, yeah.
Oh, okay. I can tell you're definitely giving Diamond the body.
Let me draw the boat. Yeah.
Her Miami song.
Yes, Diamond. You know what? I love a girl whose background may not be clean, but she's working towards her goals. Diamond is too real for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's so real with her story, her struggle. You know, I'm a streaker. I'm getting it out the streets with it. But it's someone who's trying to throw the blanket over your head that I don't like. But I'm not going to go too far, you know.
Mm-hmm. But do y'all think they had DTB coming in by herself because nobody rocks with her on the show?
I think they did try to single her out, babe. I did. And they do it to all the Now That's TV girls. And babe, think about it, babe. That's a whole different network. Why not pick 2 or 3 so you won't feel so lonely? You sit so lonely. You're from a whole different network.
That is true.
You see what I'm saying? Why bring them in completely alone? I'm in this whole new school by myself. You know you're going to have to run a few times. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a setup. For real. Bring them in by themselves on purpose.
I agree. Because like even when she walked on the beach, Scotty was the only one who gave her a hug. And then honestly, Scotty was also laughing at Tinka, making fun of her with the wig and stuff the day before. So I'm like, unfortunately, DTB, I don't think she got many friends on this show.
No, she don't. But look, babe, has it slowed down her personality?
You said what happened?
Has it slowed down her one-liners or her personality? No.
I like Diamond. I really like Diamond because I feel like coming into this season too, I didn't dislike her, but Tinkerbella was my favorite coming in preseason. But I'm really liking Diamond. I would say out of the new girls, she's probably my number 2 behind Cali. Cali is taking it for me, but Diamond the Body, I like how she keeps it real. Like her keeping it real when they were sitting there trying to press her, and she caught on quick. Like, how are y'all friends with Tinkerbella? This like y'all really like this with her after a day? I like the fact that she feels that way because I'm the type of person I don't call everybody my friend. So if I just met you and I'm really calling you my best friend already, that's weird to me.
Exactly. I'm sorry, it was hailing. What all did I was hearing y'all, but I was also Googling what to do when it's hailing outside. So what real quick, what did y'all talk about so far?
Oh, we didn't really talk about Sapphire still wanting to run up on Bianca, but she had plenty of opportunity to. At the beginning of this episode, she said, all season long, I'm going to run it with Bianca. But at the beach, when everyone was running it, the girl Heaven said, who wants it with me? Instead of Sapphire going for Bianca, Bianca went from Heaven. So I'm just confused. Like, what's tea?
Bianca is very disappointing this season. Very disappointing, very much so.
She ain't got no hands. Like, and it's all the Love and Hip Hop girls. They get on here and we think because like coming into this, I thought Bianca had. I thought she had hands. Tommy, I thought Tommy gave it up a lot better than she does on here. Like the Love and Hip Hop girls get on this show and the hands don't work. And honestly, looking at how Jayla's been acting this season, this episode.
Hold on, what we're not going to do.
Are we going? We're gonna wait.
What we're not gonna do is talk about Jayla like that, because I see y'all bitches switching up. Y'all switching up because y'all motherfucking Biggie fans and y'all want to rockabye baby her. Y'all over here motherfucking.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm Team Jayla.
Me
either. First episode, second episode, third episode, this
Team
episode.
Team B.I.G.
Yeah. and you want to talk about her fighting skills when you talking about Gretchen. Gretchen is agile. She gonna be ducking and dodging. She is basically an automatic. So it's gonna be.
She dodged a good one though.
She dodged a good. She's definitely an automatic. Like you're not gonna be able to catch her unless like y'all this close to each other. And that doesn't mean that Jayla's a bad fighter. That just means that
y'all ready to jump to the fight.
Is agile.
Y'all ready to jump to the fight? I got something to say.
Y'all already talked about DTB and why she fought
with Deer.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay.
What's your thought? You got something to add to it?
That I agree. That I mean, the energy was off when she walked into that table because she's like, "Hey, everybody," and I was like, "Hey." I was like, "Oh, something not right." And then of course they was questioning her. I don't think Diamond is wrong for fighting Tink at the auditions because that's what they look for. So yeah, I did it to get on the show. Right. Her, everybody else who be fighting at the auditions. Like Slim, you fought at the auditions too. Granted, you didn't start that fight, but you fought. That's why you're on the show. And then honestly, I just wish that Diamond would have been like, I started with her at the auditions. That didn't go how I wanted it to go. So yeah, I gotta get another round. Like, duh. That just made common sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight until I win.
Exactly. I agree. And you may never win, so you gonna just have to keep fighting.
Keep fighting. I mean, but if you keep getting like beat, then you gotta sit down, bro. You gotta sit down.
You gotta beat like Jelly Bean. Yeah, sit down.
Oh yeah, see, she just gotta sit down. She just gotta sit down.
Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about was the Jayla and the Claremont twins scene, because a lot of people was talking about that, saying how they feel like the Claremont twins wasn't feeling Jayla. And I will agree to some extent. I feel like Shannon was the one that's always been closer to Jayla and like Jayla more. Shanae was the one that really was very iffy about Jayla. Mm-hmm. If y'all ever remember, that was the one that she argued with on BGC and got into it with. But yeah.
So I'm completely new to the twins, but I was gonna say one is giving me I don't like her more than the other one. I have peeped that.
Yeah, it's Shanae. Shanae doesn't like Jayla like that.
Yeah, lean a little bit more than the other one. She a little quiet. Yeah. It's one of them that sits a little quieter than the other one, and that's the one I think peeps stuff a little bit more. And I saw a clip today. Someone put online of them from BGC where one of the twins was clapping back at Jayla.
That's what you're talking about.
Phony face. Is that the lean one? That's lean.
Yeah.
Lean
Shanae was the one.
Shanae.
No, actually, it was Shannon that said it.
Back in the day. Oh, that was. Oh, right.
No, I know what you was about to say. Shannon confirmed that she was the one that said "Dewey."
I was gonna say, the one when
Shannon confirmed that was her.
We have a problem.
I'm surprised because from my recollection, y'all know I'm a fan, but from my recollection, Sinead is the one that's usually on go, and Shannon is the more chill, get along with everybody one. That's why I'm like, oh, that was her who said that.
She said it, but I don't believe her. I think she lied. I think she got confused.
I don't really know.
She can't tell her self from her other self. I don't know.
But yeah, in that confessional, it definitely did. And I'm a Jayla Mina fan, but in that confessional, I was like, "Ooh, what was that? What was that side eye? What was that?"
It was definitely
I was
giving.
Gonna say, you could see
oh.
It was definitely giving. You can't sit with us, like.
Unfortunately,
it was giving definitely.
Unfortunately, G Reacts is in here. Hey, boo.
I saw somebody comment about Jayla and Camilla fighting on Twitter.
China, I was gonna say,
what's going on with that?
Have y'all seen
Camilla made a comment about the whole Gretchen situation and how she was saying that like it was basically okay for her to say the N-word because Gretchen is Puerto Rican descent or like something like that, and then Jayla basically kind of schooled her on it. Then they was just going back and forth, calling each other bitches and out each other name. They have some animosity from previous arguments that they had, but they've been going at it.
Camilla.
Camilla is
who y'all think will win that fight if they actually fought?
Of course, probably Jayla. I mean, because the only time I've seen Camilla fight was Natalie and Rolly. And with Natalie, she didn't sweep, but she didn't lose. And with Rolly, she ended up under her. So, you know, the two examples I have, you know, I mean, I would say Jayla.
Camilla in her prime, it probably would have been a good fight. But as we see, like with Gretchen, Camilla is also tall. So she got, you know, she'll be able to like lean and weave and stuff too. But I'll probably still say Jayla, honestly. But Camilla, like,
it's what have you
like
done
Naomi said, very much so a disappointment. Because, like, how dare you? If that's the case, everybody could say, because everybody got black in them. If that's the case. But no, it's not the case.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I really am shocked. I honestly don't think she will be saying this if she was on the show. See, one thing about Mills, sometimes she say different things online, and then when she's in the moment, you know, she may not do what she said. She'll tweet, well, I was gonna do it, but I didn't go that way. You know, like, Mills, calm down. You're not on this season. I feel like you would have been swinging to get a few licks in. Yeah, Miller, yeah. Probably with everybody else. But because she's not on there, she wants some headlines.
I agree. I feel like Camilla definitely would have jumped in. I do.
She jumped in on her season. She jumped that girl for no reason.
And that's the thing with me, I feel like it's what have you done for me lately? And when you talk about the fights, Camilla has not shown to me that she can still handle business the way she can. Because I didn't like the way that she came into that reunion fight. Like she had ample opportunity to come into that reunion and really swing down on Rolly. She did not really do it. Like when you go back and rewatch it, because I went back and rewatched it, it's like she's trying to grab. She spent more time trying to grab her.
That was wild. Why would you call? And then she's a hefty queen. Why would you call someone larger than you into you? No. Right. You use your speed. You use your legs. Yes. You don't. And really, you know, she was amping it up like, you know, I'm the people champ. I'm a wear Rose thin. Rolled her up. Rolly sat on her.
Yeah.
She did. Camilla was down there. Like they picked Rolly up.
And that was pre-surgery.
Yeah, Sister Rose. Yeah.
Sister Rose.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to move video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Drop in the chat your thoughts and comments. All right, let's get to the fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's get to the big stuff. Let's get to the big stuff. We know what they're here for. They want to know about the fights. So where do y'all want to start? Do y'all want to start with the part that we really didn't get to see who was really doing anything because there was so much going on, or y'all want to talk about the one-on-ones?
We can start with the swing offs.
All right, take the floor.
So is that Meatball sneaking J.O.? Or
yeah,
is it...
and then Cali.
It was Meatball swinging on J.O., then Jelly Bean swinging on Cali.
Hold on, I know Tinka jumped in.
I saw Bianca and Heaven swinging on each other.
Saw that too.
And I saw Gretchen and Dia fighting, and then that's when Nunu jumped in.
She tried.
And then Slim jumped
in.
That was a good one.
Nunu got them. Before we talk about that, though,
Slim gave it to
She
them.
She did.
But I want to see them go hands up.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Because I think Nunu was focused on
Slim too. Like I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm sorry, Legend. I'm sorry. Was you finished?
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I know I'm new. I'm new in class. I'm sorry.
One
thing about Slim, while I'm still watching her, both of her attacks have been side sneaks. Gretchen. Now, Nunu. Once I see her head on, then I'll know Slim. But like right now, it's giving Sneak Queen.
Yeah. I could see that. But yeah, she did get Nunu, but I feel like with her hands up, I don't think she go get Nunu like how she got Nunu in that thing. Because Nunu hands up with Dia was just getting that ass whooped.
But Dia also can't fight though. So I think it'll be a good fight. I think it would be a good fight. I think that would be a good fight. And I hope that they do run it back because technically y'all should.
Exactly. I agree.
So what y'all think about Tink like jumping in? My bad, G.
No, I said I feel like they will. I hope they will. Because I swear, if I'm remembering correctly from the Super trailer, I feel like Slim got into another fight, but I couldn't make out who she was fighting with.
Diamond.
So we'll see.
Diamond.
Oh, was it Diamond?
Someone told me in my Discord it was Diamond. We try to break down the trailers and stuff, and it looked like it's gonna be Slim 2 versus Diamond at some point when they go out to eat. I don't know if one of them is gonna call each other out.
No, we don't need Nunu versus Latifah.
Oh yes,
that would be a good fight. I want to see it.
Alex,
I don't think so. I think Slim got it, bro. I think Slim versus Taseki would be a good one. And J.O. versus Taseki.
Well, you know what? I'm not against it. And you said, no, J.O. versus
J.O. was my favorite out of the replacements.
J.O. Somebody said, I forget who said it on Twitter. Somebody said she got them prison hands, and you can see it. Like J.O., she fight with both too, and them things is heavy.
Y'all see how y'all heard how she just glanced past being kidnapped like that? I was like, huh?
She just seemed like she's been through a lot.
I've been kidnapped, everything like that.
But like sometimes with trauma, when you become so used in, it becomes like part of your normal routine. Like with trauma, some people just kind of bypass it. Like they don't really kind of focus on it because it's so normalized for them.
That's what this comment is.
Hold on. Let's do that real quick. Let's do a roll call of what y'all think of all the newbies.
Maybe fucking who?
I'm glad you said it because I was gonna get into
one-on-ones.
So do we all do all 6, or do we just go by each name? Like we go around each name, or do we each do all 6?
We go by
one name. Yeah.
Okay.
So who was the first one introduced? Big Kiva.
Oh yeah. What's y'all first?
I don't really care about Big Kiva.
I didn't know from her, so I don't really have an opinion.
I did saw Big Kiva had sand in her hair, but we couldn't see who she was fighting.
I heard it was Tink.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say,
she probably jumped in then because Meatball and Joe was fighting. Tink jumped in, so Kiva probably jumped in.
But yeah, we didn't get to see all that because the camera crew not Kiva.
The camera's trash this season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like Kiva. Kiva gives me real woman. She give me round away girl. Try and make it. She really do. I respect Kiva.
I respect Kiva, but she's definitely giving auntie. And she should not be she should not be on this type of show. Because like you said, it's giving grown, mature. I used to get out in the day, but now I'm trying to start a brand. But it's like this ain't that. Yeah. A good auntie, yes.
Very much good auntie. I feel like she doesn't fit the vibe of the show.
She don't. I don't think she does. And that's like no tea on her though. But it's just like for this show, she should be on the podcast with them.
With Tokyo and Carlissa.
Yes.
That will be more of her show.
I want to see more of her though. I feel like we don't. We get to see how she is. We'll see if she make it in the house. Because who knows? She might actually be entertaining. She might give you more than what you're thinking. I don't really have an opinion on her right now, so I want to see more from her. But we'll move on to who was next. I think J.O. was next introduced.
J.O. my favorite out of the replacements. That's my favorite. I don't know.
Her.
When she came across my screen, I said, "Yeah, that's my bitch." I said, "Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I can feel it." Like she was very much giving me very. I don't know where she's from, but her accent was coming through wherever the hell she's from, and I like it. And I just love how she just authentically herself. Like she was definitely no, she not. Oh, they talking about Big Kiva.
We'll give y'all pictures. Let me find it first.
She said she spoiled that she bleached. Wait, Kiva gonna tell them that Tink bleached this season? Is that what that said?
It's been spoiled that Big Kiva beats Tinka's bleach later this season. Beats her bleach. I assume next. Oh, I guess they fight. Kiva and Tink. I assume next weekend is due to.
Oh no, they calling Tinka Bleach. They calling Tinka Bleach.
Tinka Bleach.
That's her nickname because her name is Tinka Bell, something like that.
I'm thinking they said they found a vat of bleach. Ooh.
No, they're calling her Tinker Bleach because she bleached.
I did this because some people were like, "Who is that? Who y'all talking about?" So,
yeah, do that. I'm glad you did.
As a black girl, but she don't always.
Oh fuck! I forgot about this one. The Wendolly.
But Joe,
yeah,
for
she
me,
was the only one that
Joe was
didn't
my
really.
second audition fave. I like Tinker from audition, and I like Joe from the auditions. I do hope Joe gets in the house.
KO is definitely one of my faves when it comes to KO. I love her hair color. I love her presence, and I love that she stand on big business. KO. I didn't know she was a chef until this episode. She made some spaghetti with meatballs. Chef KO. Stop playing.
January, I cannot deal with it. It just clicked when she kept saying KO. I'm like, who is KO? And then I get it knockout. I was like, what is she saying? And then
definitely what she
but for real
can do.
Man,
who the next
it's
new
real.
Person? What y'all think about Heaven?
We can go to Wendolly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Heaven. No, we can do Heaven. Heaven, she looked like Ari, a light-skinned version of Ari the Dime. Ari the Fletcher. Ari Fletcher.
Yes. And you know what she sounds like? Miss Natural from Jocelyn's Cabaret.
She sounds like Stunner a little bit too. She kind of acts like her.
I was gonna say Stunner too.
Stunner? Probably is.
She kind of act like Stunner.
Got that same squeaky
Especially
voice.
With the whole "Who want to get down with me?" Like, who got an issue with me?
I think she's from Cali. I think she is from there because she calls herself the hyphy hoochie. So the hyphy hoochie. That's what she calls herself.
What's your thoughts on it though?
Did y'all think she won her fight against Bianca?
Yeah.
Nobody won that fight.
You think
she landed more hits.
The Sam won the fight before any of them won it. Like, nobody won that fight.
But see, they don't really have beef. I want to see Heaven go up against a chick she don't like. And I want to see Bianca. Well, never mind. I want to see Heaven go up against somebody. Yeah. No. But I mean, I don't mind Heaven. I still want to get to know her. That's what I was saying.
I think she does get in the house, but she leaves because of another show. That's her. She like contracted.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Passed it on another show. So I think she's gonna make it, but I think she's gonna leave early. Who's next?
Right.
Nunu.
I love Nunu. She pretty. And I just hope she leaves AB's name out of it. We know you AB's baby mama. We don't need to hear that no more. Let's just get to know Nunu. She's pretty. She got hands. I like her so far.
Not the cricket.
I like Legend.
I like her. I like Nunu. One thing about Nunu, she surprised me because Nunu was someone who wasn't really in a tea, wasn't really in promo. So when I saw her on the beach, I'm like, what's she gonna do? I rewinded it when Dia was getting rocked in sock. I didn't know who knocked Dia's wig loose. Someone knocked Dia from up under her wig. And when I found out it was Nunu, I was like, oh my goodness. And then Nunu was popping it in the confessional. She said, Gretchen too small for y'all. Handle it, check your own size. Nunu about 1 pound heavier than Gretchen. I'm like, Nunu, what's going on, sis? Straight popping them. I'm like, what? Straight rock. So, Nunu, you got my vote. Team New.
What you think, Legend?
I like Nunu. I like that she was popping her shit when they was after they had got done fighting or whatever. She was basically popping her shit. She was like, "What's up, bitches?" Whatever. And she got out in the field and fought. But I wish she would have fought that other girl, Slim. I wish she would have fought her because that's the one that really got her good. I feel like she actually needs to really fight her. But probably she didn't know who was hitting her because her face was down in that sand.
Now, Devin, this is my thoughts, but I don't know if she knew that yet.
She didn't know that. I don't think she knew that.
That was my thought too.
Yeah, because they didn't say nothing until after everybody got done fighting. Like they didn't say nothing. I feel like
if she would have known why, she probably would have sat back and let it happen. But hopefully, I agree.
But who knows?
But yeah, I don't know what she would have done, but I don't think she knew why they had beef with Gretchen. Because if you notice in the editing of the scenes, Jayla and Gretchen didn't even like get to fighting about it until after everybody else have already fought.
Right. I don't really have no thoughts about Nunu yet. Honestly.
Me neither, but I know G was
I love
praising her.
She's so pretty.
Look, and she know how to. You know how to fight too.
The chat just said Nunu is gonna fight Anna Mac this season.
Well, I think I might like her.
Legend don't like that. Legend like Anna.
I think I
well, legend. Well, let's ask in advance, since you know, do you think Anna will actually sweep Nunu up? I mean, you know, Anna may.
No, Anna. I feel like Anna is just a person who has to defend herself. She's not a fighter. I think she's just a person that has to defend herself. But Nunu looks like a fighter to me, so I think Nunu is going to get that.
I just don't like. She's just childish, but in her defense, she's young.
Yeah, but
and
I think
good TV. I just don't like her. If I was on the show,
she would be annoying. But I like people that are genuinely themselves. Like she's not trying to change Anna for anybody. She go be herself, and I like that. That's why I like Jayla because she go be her. She gonna be bougie.
I would pick Anna over Jayla. I would pick if I had to pick one evening with one. I would pick Anna over Jayla. I'm being serious. If you can only pick a baddie Anna or Jayla to chill with, I'm chilling with Anna. I feel like I may have a good time. We're gonna smoke a few blizzies. We're gonna get some lunch.
I feel like Jayla is more chill off the cameras in like group settings and one-on-one.
I don't know what I'm gonna get.
It's okay.
I feel like Jayla.
I get that.
Jayla, yeah. And I feel like this particular season, Jayla knew what she was coming in here for. She knew what the assignment was, and she came in here and turned it the way she wanted to turn it. But Jayla off the screen, from what I see with social media, I definitely like Jayla. I like her as a person. It's just like me, the disappointment with me this season is she's hesitating and she's doubting herself when she fights. And I don't like that. Like, why are you running up and then pausing? And then she's doing a lot of this blocking. Normally she don't be scared of getting hit. Like swing. And it's like she's scared to get hit this season. She's done it. I want to say in every fight that she's had this season so far, she's like tried to swing and block. Go in there and just swing. You know you're gonna possibly get hit, but come on. Jayla is not, that's not the Jayla that I know. But that's the disappointment for me this season. But
running up and stopping. No, bitch, run and hit. Like, why are you stopping for? Why are
because she gotta peek the scenery. Let her.
No. Ain't no scenery.
What?
Scenery gonna be that girl
What?
in the dirt.
The scenery was in the peep with Gretch.
Like she ran up on Gretch and Gretch back.
And look, legend, it's not that Jayla wasn't swinging. I just think like she was too far back because if you watch it, you see it.
But also,
but
Gretchen is backing up. Gretchen not running up.
Everybody, Jayla did miss every punch because Gretchen was weaving.
Gretchen was weaving and running back.
She got a good weave because there was one right hand that Jayla threw. If that right would have connected on Gretchen's face, she'd have been out. But Gretchen got back real quick. She'd have been out if that right connected that Jayla threw.
Just like on the last episode when Jayla like jumped over the couch and tried to get her, she just said yeet.
Yeah, she got good reflexes.
Yeah, she does.
But that doesn't mean Jayla is a bad fighter or she's disappointing y'all. Maybe she's not doing what y'all want her to do, but also she has a very pretty face and she wants to protect her pretty face. So of course she's going to soon. She's not just about to dive in like some of these ugly bitches.
But you know what, legend? I started seeing people say that after the Biggie fight. I saw them saying it more after, the Gretchen fight. Remember, everyone said, "Oh, Biggie got her that first round." It was something about that that I think shook Jayla up. It's something about that. That's when I think what G you're saying about you notice there's a hesitation in her. Because I don't think she expected Biggie to do that originally. I think if she would have swept Biggie like she originally wanted, her confidence wouldn't be shaken now. If that's what people noticing. Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that. I can see that for sure.
But I don't even think Biggie really got her in the first round.
It was the energy. Jayla was not expecting
she got
Biggie
that good mush to her face, though.
Yeah, I mean,
and then she
I don't know nobody was expecting that.
That was it.
She got her in a headlock too. She kind of stopped Jayla from being able to do anything in that first round because she got her in a headlock. Because if you see Jayla's hands is like this, and security immediately pounced. So in that first round, that's what made it look like Biggie got the best out of her because you see her head go back when she mushed her, and then you see Jayla getting stuck up. Like that's why Jayla came back for more rounds because she didn't really get to do what she was trying to do.
Jayla wouldn't
in those fights. Yeah, and in those fights with Biggie, the second and third round, she was definitely getting her. In the house, she got her. Here, I just didn't like how she ran up on. Like I like the fact that she ran up on Gretchen, but I didn't like the fact that she paused. Like you the one running up, so you run up and really like do her in. I was expecting her to just run up and do her in. Nobody else was gonna jump in there and stop her. Like just go ahead and do what you got to do, and then she just stopped. So you really like that N-word, huh? You like that N-word, huh?
I think she did that. It's so Grant. It's performative. I think Jayla said it when she got closer to the replacements because she wanted them to understand why she was running up. Notice the side she was at when she started to say that. The girls on Natalie's side already know why you're fighting. She don't think they know. So, oh, you like saying the N-word. You like saying the N-word. Maybe she thought they would be like, oh, what you saying the N-word? Team Papa. Like Jayla, no. Jayla, she came home and told him that night, they just don't like you, sis. They just don't like you.
All right, let's get back. Well, we done detoured. Let's finish the
Natalie and Jelly Bean are the only two left.
Why? Who you happy for?
Who?
Who you happy for?
Oh, out of those
who you happy for? Because I'm confused. I want to know why you happy about these last two. Which one you happy for? No, she know who I'm talking to.
What happened?
Oh, Dan.
No, because when you said the name, somebody had a reaction, and I want to know what the reaction is for.
Because Dan over there laughing. Yeah, Jan takes it.
Honestly, both. Honestly, legend both. Let me tell you something. I love Jelly Bean's courage. Let me tell you something. I love her courage because not only is she going to end up handling Tasiki this night, that's about the sixth person this night, and Wendeley. I wasn't feeling Wendeley. I'm telling you, legend, I wasn't. But it's something about Wendell that I saw in this episode that I feel like I'm feeling. So that's why when you said the last two, it's just something, I don't know. It's something about
the butterfly look was cute.
That's what I'm saying. You know, come on. Come on, legend. It's the first episode. We done gave some people seasons to impress us. Come on, legend. It's episode 1. Come on.
But also,
you know, we done gave people years.
I need them to put their names in there every time. Because some of the girls are confused about who the fuck it is.
It's so many people.
They need to put their names in there every time. Like Zeus, if you're watching this, every time somebody has a confessional, I don't care if we know them or not, put their name in there.
What do y'all think about Jelly Bean running up in defense of Natalie?
She just wanted a reason to fight, but yeah.
She chose the wrong one. She chose the wrong one.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this opinion. Go ahead. What's your opinion about Cali?
So you got a different opinion. You don't like Cali?
No, because I heard you on the streets running that mouth talking about Cali is the big dog of Zeus now because. Okay, but I feel like you're a little bit contradicting a little bit because sometimes when we say somebody want to fight or whatever, we'd be like they fought a weak person. Cali fought a weak ass person, but now she the big dog of Zeus.
Now, legend, how did we know Jelly Beans was going to? We ain't know what she was bringing to the arena. Now we know, but we didn't.
But I'm saying, just like with the whole Nunu and Daya thing, I was saying how Nunu was getting it in, and some people saying that she was fighting a weak person. So we gotta see her.
No, the fans will turn. Daya has to go home. The fans will get rid of Daya.
Gee, why are you posting up? We're about to fight.
Because I was talking. Because because I was talking about Cali's form. I still had it up. I said that's why I got Cali at number 2. Like in her first 2, like I said, I broke it down in mine. Like the backup, like when old girl was coming at her, she was backing it up to fade away, and then she hit her first 2 shots in. And then she started to swing with the left. You know, I like a fighter that knows how to use both hands. And then in the second fight, the kick, she executed a good kick. I say, if you're going to kick, that's how you kick. She kicked her so hard, she fell back and actually hit the ground. Came back, wound up that right hook, clocked it, and connected. She connected every punch that she threw. Accuracy, that's how you win it for me. She number 2 for me. Who was your number 2?
I think that's too high of a rating after just one fight.
Legend. So look, Zamir said, "What's up with January backing all the Latinos and light skins? What are you talking about?"
Hold on, and that's point number 4. What's 1, 2, 3?
Oh God. And I look like Jelly Bean. Yes, everybody been saying I look like Jelly Bean. Wait, what?
I don't see it.
Like Jelly Bean.
I don't see it at all. Why?
Yeah, if you put a pair of glasses on Jelly Bean, I mean, I don't mind it.
Who did you dog out? That's dark skin and brown.
Jelly Bean's not ugly.
I don't know.
Me either.
No, I don't think she's ugly.
January looks like Jelly Bean, and I don't see that at all. Just to let you know, I don't see that at all.
Thank you, y'all. This lightweight compared to some stuff I get, so
it's not cute, bro.
Not
so hard for Gretchen.
I mean, seriously.
But I'm just gonna say
I can't agree with
I think I need to see her fight some more people, and then once she fights some more people, I might agree with you. But right now, I think she did a good round with somebody who can't fight. And it was a very good round, and she ate her the fuck up. I can't deny that. But also, I think she was fighting somebody that can't fight. But later on this season, I know she fight Gretchen. Gretchen really can't fight, but at least Gretchen go swing. And I think she fights Jayla too. So
who's the she? Who's the she? Nunu?
Cali.
Oh, Cali fighting Jayla?
Cali and Jayla fight. Yeah, I think they
fight her.
They fight next episode. I think
Cali and Jayla.
Is it next episode?
It's probably this episode or the episode after next, but it was in the
because Scotty's gonna be with her. Remember, Legend?
It was in the trailer. Jayla in the trailer, it looked like Jayla punched Cali in her face.
I was gonna say she did clock her, but you win some, you lose some. Like I said, with
for later.
But I'm saying I feel like you moving her fast up into the ranking too fast.
I saw enough. That's my opinion. I saw the form.
Okay,
the form is good enough for me.
And I'm going to tell you that.
And with Tasiki. No, shut up. with Tasiki's fight with Mars, she shot up right off of that one with me too. I only saw Tasiki fight there one time, and she won me over with that fight with Mars. Why? Because of the technique, the form. Okay, but we'll see though, because Jayla's gonna be the test though. Jayla gonna be the test. Out of the ones that we know that she's
I hope she don't get beat up because she gonna embarrass me. I'm not. If Jayla get beat up on that episode, I'm not coming to talk. Like I just hope you know that. Like, if Jayla get beat up on the episode, I'm not coming. You can text me all day and be like, "Come on, this." I'm not coming. If Jayla
you coming. Y'all blow up his Twitter. If Jayla get beat up, blow his Twitter up.
My sister not getting beat up. I'm sorry. I can't see a world where she's going to get beat up this season. I can't.
She said she didn't lose a fight though. She said that on social media. She said she was undefeated.
But people be delusional.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, people will say they lose and then think they won.
Because I'm sure I have said I won some fights that I probably done lost. But hey,
I've never lost a fight
because you ain't been in a fight with me.
What?
I know there's somebody out here that would tear me up, but I ain't never met them, so it's all good.
Well,
but y'all ready to move through?
Yeah.
Which ones? So which fights have we talked about now? We didn't talk. Okay, let's go. Let's get into the fights now, because we just talked about the new girls. All right, which fight you want to talk about first?
We kind of talked about the Nunu and Di fight, but we didn't talk about the Jo and Meatball fight.
That one was a good one. It's evenly matched because both of them, in my opinion, can fight. It came down to technique. It came down to technique. Who's the stronger fighter? Meatball was swinging and she was connecting, but the difference between her and the difference between Jo's head was up the whole time. Meatball was swinging with her head.
Also, I feel like Jo got more speed.
Oh, she was
and she had more impact.
Mm-hmm.
energy.
What I will give all the girlies, minus Bianca, is everybody was swinging. Regardless, head down, head up, regardless if it's a windmill.
Yeah,
the only person that I saw that actually just pulled hair was Bianca.
Pull hair.
What about Dia? Dia was kind of like a tree. You just knock her and she fall over. You know, knock her. So. You know, knock her. She a dead tree. You know what I'm saying? She was like Sydney. I said in my review, I said she's the new Sydney Star. She was gonna be like, wow, and like fall over.
Did y'all?
No, she was embarrassing.
Did y'all peep the delusion when she said that she mopped Gretchen or something?
Yeah. She said she beat her ass at
Gretchen she wasn't delusional about Nunu. She said, yeah, little Bruce Lee did something.
She said, win, lose, or draw.
I'm in there like swimwear, exactly.
I'm in there like swimwear.
That woke her up. Right.
No, she said, yeah, pull hair whole time. Exactly.
Whole time.
Pull hair whole time. But no, she said send her home because she got tired of getting her ass whooped
at that point. But okay, so like honestly, the replacement had a point to prove. Who do y'all think should replace who in the house?
I honestly don't think nobody should replace nobody in the house because I want to see them fight more.
That's valid.
But also, I do think maybe give them like 2 more rounds of them fighting, and then I think you should send Daya home. I think she's a little boring, and I think she's trying a little bit too hard. I don't think it's very authentic or genuine to who she is. Maybe it is. Maybe that's just her, and maybe it's not reading well across my screen. But from my eyes that I saw, I don't like it. Then who else?
We're gonna have y'all up.
I don't like Big Keeve like that. Auntie need to go home. I don't think she should replace nobody.
Hold on, Seffi. Hold on, baby. Hold
on. What happened?
I know you.
We trying to get to a time mark. We're trying to get to a time mark.
We're gonna get y'all. We're gonna get y'all in.
Please.
But yeah, you finished?
Yeah, that's all who I think should go. Well, Bianca needs to go home in a little bit because I'm tired of her just pulling and grabbing.
And that's what I was gonna say. Mariah can go, Bianca can go, Taseki can go. Fight me.
Well, she might.
Well, you like the general masses. Why? Explain that though.
Who?
Why? Because she's not giving enough to see.
She's boring. She's boring. She's boring. She's barely even talking on the show. Scotty is getting more airtime than her. Like she's just not. And it's not
nobody's gonna fight her.
I just want to see her fight. She's not funny. She's not a mediator. She's not a peacemaker. And she ain't been fighting. You're not giving anything. And your fashions are trash. Like, you're not giving anything. Her confessional in this episode with the fur, I said, what the fuck is that? Her swimsuit? Never mind, bro. I ain't gonna get to it. But what the fuck is that? Like, you're not
gonna argue with her.
To the show.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
She just brings a vibe to the show that, like, a fighting vibe, but she doesn't even fight, nor do she really even talk. She's worse than Krishan. She doesn't want to
fight anymore. The next episode, she sends Mariah Lynn to handle Jelly Bean, talking about, I don't fight, I send eaters.
Right. Yeah, she's like,
you don't want to give us nothing, a personality or a brawl. You just want to.
But that pissed me off, though. I didn't hear her say she sent the eaters, but that just pissed me off at the thought of
when Lynn was hitting
fucking up another one. Because that's what she did. That's what Mariah Lynn did with Janet. We didn't even get to see Janet get her ass beat because Mariah Lynn jumped in and did that. So watching that, that's what I got off of that. But if Taseki did send her on her, that. But then again, we know Taseki fights her later on in the season. So.
And Lynn is a sickum anyway. Lynn is a sickum. Lynn talking about Cali almost bumped her over, so she attacked. We see you standing still and pulling and tugging on that girl wig.
Come on. Come on.
So,
and then she tried to act like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You about to get into it?
What you about to talk about?
Well, we're gonna get back to Mariah Lynn and Cali.
No.
Well, I'm gonna say it now. Hold on. But when they shook it off, and then she turned around and was like, "She don't want to fight. She don't want to fight." You better be lucky she did not want to fight because you would have been in the hospital. She knew what time it was. She knew you are what. That's like beating on a kid.
She spit on you, bitch. Do you want to fight?
You hugged her after she spit on you, then went back to Natalie to say, see, she don't want to fight me, Nat. Girl.
And she could have fought when she pushed the shit out of your ass.
Exactly. Like she still punked you. Y'all give you a hug. Get your weak ass over there. Like, what? But I was gonna say, y'all, some of y'all know we got a lot of mixed fans in here. So I don't know what y'all thinking, but some fans are saying that Jayla is bullying Biggie. I do want to talk about that too before we take calls. But they say that Jayla is bullying Biggie because Biggie's not a fighter. So are y'all gonna say the same thing about Taseki and Jelly Bean? Because we see Jelly Bean not a fighter, but Taseki's still gonna fight her. So is Taseki gonna be bullying?
I think the only way the fans are going to see it that way, babe, is if Taseki keeps fighting her. Now, if we see her wash her this first round, but Siki goes somewhere in the house and find her, now Siki bullying her. If it's 2-3 episodes and she's still eating the babe, she bullying her now. We already seen her sweep her up one good time.
But Taseki, in my opinion, doesn't even have a legit reason to fight her in the first place.
They said she was next to her man in the
let's let it play out. Let's let it play out because
I don't think she got a legit reason. So, and especially after, like, if she fought that girl before seeing her fight the Cali, then okay. But you don't have a legit reason, and you know that she can't fight, and you still trying to fight her? No.
But since you brought that up, though, I feel the same way when it comes with Jayla with the bully, saying that she's bullying her. I don't think she's bullying her. I said if she continues to do it after that, because like I said, Biggie saying she's gonna slap her, she was validated and wanted to come in there and beat the shit out of Biggie and go multiple rounds in that first set. I would say she was validated with that. Then she got scratched. I would want to fight you knowing that you scratched me. So I'm gonna go back and get that next round. I said, if she continues after that, after she saw Biggie no longer wanted to fight, started crying after she beat her ass, if you continue to want to fight, then you look like you are a bully. So if she continued to do that, then yes, Jayla would have been bullying her. But I'm glad she seems to have stopped, so we'll see how the rest of the season plays.
She focused on the N word right now. She focused,
which she's really validated.
She got her attention somewhere else.
Yeah, her attention somewhere else. She focused on. She is revolutionary.
And I'm
backing her. I don't think she lied about the scratch though because she wore makeup.
We saw it.
She said that I had to put color corrector concealer on just to hide that. So, because like even the Claremont said that I didn't see a scratch. Well, because I'm wearing makeup, bitch. Duh. Of course you didn't see it. But like I said, I'm Team Jayla. I don't think she's doing too much. Like you said, Grant, after Biggie broke down crying, even though whatever for that. But if she did continue to want to fight her, then it's like, okay, Jayla.
Even I don't agree with that. I don't give a fuck. Biggie talked her shit online. She said she was going to smack her, and she pressed her. If you should have known what you were getting, bitch. Don't press me because I would be on the same type of time, and I would be like, I'm smacking you every chance I get, so that way you never speak on my name again online. I'm going to smack you every chance you get. I don't care if you cry. I'm not going to feel bad because you wasn't crying when you was talking shit preseason. Exactly. Don't cry now. Also, with that, there were plenty of people who were saying that Biggie lost that fight, but you decided to make a comment about Jayla because you felt like you was big dogging because the fans was hyping your head up, and I was one of those fans. I definitely was, but you just felt like you was big dog. So now you got to do your big dog shit. So roof, bitch, get out there and fight.
I definitely didn't agree with the crying wolf tears. I did not agree with that at all. We all know Jayla not scared of nobody. I don't think Jayla's scared.
When you think about it, yeah, we're gonna get on that sneak peek later on too. But then the backup, what y'all saying too, Biggie was. Did y'all hear how excited she was when she was in that scene with Tinkerbella and Meatball talking about some Gretchen actually popped Jayla, like she was powering it up, like she popped her.
She was like Team Latin or something like that.
Yeah, girl. And then I'm happy though. Tink was like, "Nah, f that." She said the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh, and what do you think about Biggie saying you have to look the part? I was kind of like in the middle. I'm like, is Biggie defending or is Biggie saying it's cosplay still? Because Biggie's still saying you at
That's
least need to look the part. You see what I'm saying?
in the
And
moment. It went over my head until I watched Movie Bay's recap. When I saw where she said like we have that permission to do it, and I'm like, who has the permission to do it? Because you are a Black Dominican. She is a
I'm
white Puerto
telling
Rican. So
you,
who is we?
one night with a black man gives you a pass. You're
No.
black.
Mm.
Once you take a piece of black peen, you're black. Uh-huh.
Now your kids, Gretchen, your kids can say it. Okay.
I'm telling you, one night with a black man says you're black.
Movie Baby missing it. I be catching everything that January be doing. Movie Baby missing it, but I'll be paying attention.
Legend is so funny.
I'll be paying attention.
You
better shake them bitches.
Yeah, no, I was like, wait a minute. All I saw was you. I'm like, wait, what's going on down here? Because you. Yeah, no.
All right.
All right, last thing before we take calls. I guess talking into next week's episode, because it's the last thing that I've been seeing online. People think that Jayla is scared of Meatball or Meatball shut Jayla down. What are y'all opinions on that? And y'all get ready to call.
My opinion, Jayla looked confused as to where it all was coming from, and then it looked like she was trying not to laugh, low key. Like she's looking at her like, like, bitch, what are you doing?
Like, and I feel like a lot of people are not paying attention to the Jayla Mina that we knew on BGC. Jenna got in Jayla's face so many times, and then after the final time, Jayla said, "Get in my face one more time, and I'm gonna slide your ass." So Jayla gonna allow you to get in her face because she want to see what kind of move you on, like what's the temperature, and then she gonna slide your ass. Meatball yes, and I agree. Like Jayla's not scared. Jayla is taking this as a joke. Meatball is a comedian. Like if Meatball would have got on my face, I would have been laughing too. Like, girl, what are you about to do? Like, I'm not about to do anything. So like, I'm gonna just look at you real quick and be like, okay, get off what you got to get off. And if you want to fight, we can fight. But at this point, you're a joke to me.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think she was scared. I think the fans are just hyping it up because they don't like Jayla this season because they're Biggie fans. So they're gonna hype up anything against Jayla. Like if Jayla slightly loses the fight or the fight is kind of a tie, they're gonna say Jayla lost at the end of the day, or they're gonna say Jayla scared. They're gonna try to perpetuate this idea that Jayla's a pussy and that she can't fight like that because they don't like her, and that's okay.
January, what are you doing? But no, I agree because then too, like when Meatball said in her confessional, like Jayla was bullying, or she said me and Biggie are close, so I hear that Jayla's bullying. What did she say? She said something along the lines where she just assumed that Jayla was bullying Biggie because they got into a fight, and then that's why she going in here doing it because you heard her saying too, "Well, you bullying Biggie," but you don't know what happened. Like you wasn't there when they was fighting, so why are you? And that's what Biggie wants, and I feel like that's what a lot of people want Tasiki to do for Biggie. Which is why I respect Tasiki too when she said, like, no, that's your shit. Like, figure it out. It's between y'all two. Like you said what you said, get in there and fight. Biggie herself wanted Tasiki to do what Meatball is doing. So I'm sure Biggie is excited about Meatball pressing Jayla. But she's gonna look stupid if you ask me, because like, why are you fighting her battles? Because I guarantee you Biggie is not gonna get in there to fight yours.
Biggie might.
Bullying, I wanted to read the definition. Y'all know me. It means to harm, intimidate someone who is perceived as vulnerable. So what y'all saying is Biggie is weak.
And pull that last comment back
up. I intimidate someone who threatened me? Hold on. I have to play devil's advocate. Those white girls on her season of BGC couldn't fight to save their lives. Jenna was an easy win. Let's be real now. Meatball isn't one of those girls. Just saying. Okay, but Jayla has also fought black girls on Zeus as well, Black Widow. With no, I ain't gonna say with no hesitation, but she definitely warned Rolly before she fought Rolly. She's like, we ain't doing that jumping.
And Rolly is like the final fucking headmaster when you gotta fight in Zeus. Like everybody has to fight Rolly to get.
You gotta run through her first.
Like,
that's true.
And not gonna lie, as much as people may not like Rolly be beating bitches' asses. So that's where a lot of people was hyping Jayla up because Jayla actually got with Rolly, and that was one of the first times that Rolly actually got beat up.
Oh, that too. And Rolly had even admitted it.
I was gonna say she admitted that too recently, and they went heads up. Like she didn't sneak Rolly. Like Rolly was like, "Get in this grass." Jayla said, "Let's go." Got in the grass. They standing right next to each other, and guess what? Jayla did what Jayla normally does. She got up and popped her ass real good and kept swinging, and Rolly couldn't keep up.
She knocked her back. Yeah.
But you know, people got selective memory, but that's okay. I'm gonna always remind you about Jayla. I'm sorry, I am.
Period. While Grant posts the link, we need y'all to hit that.
Oh, y'all gonna say y'all ready?
We y'all ready for calls? Share this video.
Dropping it in. Let me pin that shit. Hold on. Let's do it. We're gonna do it for another. We're gonna do it for an hour. How long are we gonna take?
An hour? Okay.
I'm game.
Hey.
Let's get into some tea. Yes.
I already ate.
Girl, I got some of my dinner still here. Mm-hmm.
What you got, girl?
What you eating on?
So I actually made like a stir fry, a vegetable stir fry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No meats or anything, just veggies.
Healthy living. I definitely had leftover barbecue.
Well, but that sounds good too. And look, that's what my mom had earlier. She was like, "I'm going to have all this barbecue and this stuff like that." So it sounds so good.
Yeah.
I want it so bad. Trust
me.
Are
you vegan or vegetarian or?
No, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to lose some weight. Yeah. So, you know, I've been trying to switch it up a little bit. You know, try to switch up the diet, see what the scale gives me, you know. So let's see how that goes. Mm-hmm.
More power to you.
All right, y'all ready?
Thank you.
Samaya is first in
thank
here.
You, pretty. Welcome.
Hi, how are y'all? How's y'all night?
Good.
Welcome.
I'm just gonna say this now. I'm gonna be a Cali stan for the rest of the season. I don't care what she do. Like, even though she's gonna be friends with Gretchen, okay. But Cali ate this episode up. And who was that replacement fight in Meatball? She got it too.
J.O.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Mariah, girl, like, why do you keep inserting yourself into shit that has nothing to do with you? Like, why did you sneak? Who did she sneak?
Jelly Bean. Like, she don't want to fight her own battles, but she quick to jump in somebody else's.
Like somebody said in the comments, like she's quick to fight to jump in for Tasiki, but not Bianca. But you knew Bianca longer.
Oh, that one too. That part too.
That's the point.
And Bianca,
because she knows Tasiki can fight.
Yeah, Bianca, stop disappointing me, girl.
You gone legend.
No, I'm taking a picture.
I knew it. I said either he taking a picture or he doing a 2-minute warning. Like, what are you doing?
I was like, what is he doing?
But no, Mariah definitely can fight everybody else's battles but her own. Weak sauce. And she only did that because she saw Jelly Bean get whooped, so she thought that she could whoop him.
Right? And I'm glad Cali did. Well, I'm not glad that Cali didn't fight Mariah. I wanted to see her get her ass whipped, but I know like later on in the season she gonna get her ass whipped. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that fight with Asian Doll. Yeah.
So who's your favorite replacement, and who do you think they should replace if you were the producer?
I think my favorite replacement might be either J.O., honestly. I was gonna say Nunu, but like you defending Gretchen now.
But hold on, your homegirl Cali defending Gretchen too.
I know.
I was gonna say Cali did too.
It is quick, yeah.
Like I said, I'm a Cali stan, just like Legend is an honest stan.
They can't do no wrong in your eyes. Okay. So who would you have J.O. replace?
Either it's Dia, honestly. She can go.
She's our only Caribbean baddie.
But
she disappointed.
Yeah, true. Yeah, she's disappointing me. Like, I feel like the reason why she came on, she should just Baddies was great. She just don't need to be fighting. Just be representation for the Caribbeans.
I agree. Because I know Dia can rap, in my opinion. So when they do start doing club appearances, I think that's where she would have shined if she makes it there.
Yeah, like in her and Slim is given like follower vibes. Like, I understand why they did it, but like, why didn't you press her why didn't you press her if you were so triggered by Gretch? You could have just pressed her before Jayla pressed her. Like, I don't get it.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think that Dia just waited too late, like she wanted to be involved, or do y'all think she had all rights to check Gretch?
I feel like she had rights too, because if she, as a black woman, maybe it processed late, but if she's fighting because she's saying the N-word and then she told the rest of y'all, man, fuck y'all, I essentially don't give a fuck that y'all are upset about it, I ain't mad at you fighting.
You know, I feel half and half. I feel like Dia did it because she may have felt disrespected. I'm not going to take that from her. But the way Dia's shifty eyes move and scenes and stuff like that is giving camera time too. I'm telling you, it could be that she was disrespected, but sometimes she's like, you disrespect me, I'm going to run up on you like that, and looking around, looking scared, like, like I'm getting ready to do it too. Like that, like, girl, that's what it's giving me. Like, if she just, handle yours, you ain't handling much, but it's giving me performative, honestly. But
and honestly, I think with the recap scene with Diamond and Slim and Dia, it's setting up for them to fight, because I think she fights both of them, so it's kind of like setting up like what leads to them fighting.
You think? Wait, DTB?
Yeah, DTB and Slim, and it's Dia. That's what it's.
I can see that they are doing some good storytelling this season.
Yeah, like, cause y'all know how they treat the Not As TV people, so. And I actually like. I like Diamond. I like Diamond though.
Me too.
She was honest about why she's not Tika. Like, a lot of these girls be fighting to get on the season, but they're not real enough to just say, I want to be on Baddies, and I'll do anything.
I just want a storyline.
Like, yeah, like, just be. I like that. I like that about her.
And honestly, the more people who go against DTB, kind of makes me like her more. Y'all know, if y'all subscribe to my channel, y'all know that's usually who I root for. The people who
underdog,
who not like.
Me too. Me too.
And Tommy ate with the little screen time she got, and it looked like she popped Natalie next week. I just wish that if the recap scenes were there, we could have at least saw like round 1 of Tommy versus Natalie.
I know. And did you see like Natalie running towards her like this? And it looked like Tommy was grabbing the top of her and was reaching underneath. I said she's figured her out. Natalie likes to use her weight, and her upper body is bigger comparative to some women, so she can engulf them that way. But Tommy has learned to lean back and grab that weak cat right up front and just boom. Boom, get her. Oh, got her.
She learned that. Natalie learned that from Rolly.
But did y'all notice that Natalie had the vape? She had her vape in her hand.
She had her vape in hand.
Yeah,
in hand, and the light was on the vape. The light was on the vape. That's what's crazy. The light was on the vape. Like, she just hit it.
Yeah, she did the same thing with Jocelyn on Bad vs. Wild. She had the vape in her hand. Like, Natalie is learning, but she still doesn't. She still can't fight.
All right, Samaya, thank you. We got some people in the chat. We will get you next week.
Yep.
Right. Thank you. Hey, the most requested is next in the line. gets to talking. We want to hear.
Is it my turn? Am I up?
It's you.
You on the mic?
Welcome.
What's going on, everybody? Where do I start? What I want to preach out my Bible today. Okay, so today's lessons in church is. This is personally me, and I'm not going to keep talking about this because I feel like it's been dragged enough from the audience, even though I don't agree with it as well. I don't agree, once again, because I want everybody in the audience to see, so nobody tries to flip what I say. I don't agree with anybody that is a whiter color or whiter span to be saying the N-word. I don't care how you try to flip it. There's people I grew up with that are Puerto Rican and had Puerto Rican parents, one on the whiter side and one person that was white. That was saying it, and I was just like, but I was a kid at the time, so it's like I didn't really understand. But you shouldn't say it. She got what she got. It is what it is. Here's my thing, though. I don't really feel like the girls on that show, I feel like it's more so performative than it is more so they have an issue with it. Because if it was really that big of an issue to the cast and to the crew, why is she still on this show? There's been 4-5 other white women or females on the whiter side that have said nigger repeatedly. Smiley just said it all last season in front of Natalie, who is a black woman with a black family and a black parent. Did you see her try to jump or try to snatch her up for saying anything of that spectrum? She doesn't care. They don't care. So it's like, what's the point of us with not y'all? I'm talking about the people that be in the comments all day like they ain't got nothing going on. What is the point of y'all still dragging this? And I feel like whenever something is presented to us from Zeus, not a TV, MTV, it's going for a storyline. And I feel like people are only going along with it. Some people are upset, but it's like, it's more so like, because it's a popular topic of trending. Whatever's popular, we're going to hop on that, and that's what we're going to ride on until the wheels fall off. And then on top of that, it's just like, we still subscribe to the show. We still subscribe to the network. They don't give a fuck. I understand it's something where it's like, they say one monkey don't stop the show, but it's like when the show takes our hard-earned money that we work for, especially with this economy now, and then with them just saying, fuck y'all, we gonna take y'all money, we don't give a fuck, y'all still gonna stop. Can we really be mad at everything? Like, we can be mad, but it's like, how long? They don't give a fuck. Now, off of that topic, what happened? First of all, what's her name? Peanut butter jelly beans. My thing about it is, why would you sit there and set yourself up for an ass whooping? First of all, you don't know none of these girls. I do not care who says, oh, I've known this person for this long and that long. Mariah Lynn is like a fucking canary singing that all day long. Like, oh, I've known Natalie since this. You just met her. And on top of that, we've never seen you in no pics or no outings. None of y'all with Natalie in the past, 15 years that she's been out. And she don't even claim y'all as friends. She's only doing that because you guys are coworkers to her. Because if that was the case, y'all sit here and go so hard from that. Like, Scotty wants to sit there, her white ass talking about, oh, we don't play about Natalie, but yet they play you like a fucking canary every fucking season. My thing about it is, do you sit here and do you see Natalie jumping for any one of these girls? Do you see Natalie jumping up for any one of these girls? And here's the catch. This is what I think.
Can we clock it? Because Jelly Bean introduced herself. Natalie's my friend. We met each other in Chicago. Oh, what did you go to prison for, Jelly Bean? Did you take a case for Natalie? Girl, bye.
Let me tell you something. A lot of these people, especially on Bad Boys and especially on Not Us TV, especially shit that I've been seeing on Twitter, everybody get on this show unless you got an OnlyFans or you're going to do something freaky strange for a change. All the people that we want that has so much potential, they don't get it. Because I'm just like, why? But it's just like, Jelly, you don't know her. And then it's like, you jumped up for her for Cali. But when Mariah snuck you, did you see Natalie try to check her? Mind you, Natalie has an EP title, right? And here's another thing. I know Grant's thinking about this too. Sitting here talking about we don't play about Natalie, we go hard for Natalie, we suck her D so hard. But when Tommy pulled up on that horse and beat her ass down to that damn ground, as we see, did you see any of the girls jumping for Natalie? Did you see Jayla?
They knew what time it was.
Did you see Mariah Lynn? Did you see Jayla?
But what
little ass try to snatch her up?
What you said last week? What you said last week?
Say hi to Jelly
Bean. When the gangsters pull up.
Hey, girl.
When the gangsters pull up. You saw
for
how
the
they
shootout, everybody
with that horse.
They know what time it is, and just like it's not even just Tommy. Stunner Girl's been ripping her ass to shreds. Stunner Girl's the reason why she got exposed. First of all, you fucking with that girl's marriage, even though she's wrong. But You ain't see Jayla say nothing to Stunner Girl. You ain't see none of these girls adding Stunner Girl because they know what the fuck time it is. Y'all not gangsters. Y'all not about that life. Y'all pick and choose.
Stunner crazy, yeah.
When y'all want to be hard. Y'all are not like that. That's why you see Taseki sitting in the background like, I ain't getting involved in this because she knows. Even Scotty low-key knows. I think Scotty just saying it just to go along with the storyline, but it's like, they know. Natalie been getting her ass beat for how long? Y'all never once jumped in for her. So why do y'all feel like Natalie's some prize or something? Like, I can understand. Y'all go, I'm not surprised. These the same girls that be going so crazy for these bum-ass niggas that know that be cheating on them, don't give a fuck about them. Like, are you that surprised? Like, why nobody want to jump on Tommy, but let it be, but when Cali does, then you see what the fuck she did. Now, all of a sudden, nobody want no smoke with Cali. Now she's on this side. Come on. And then Jayla.
That's true.
Jayla, Meatball's getting in your face, and you just standing there. You took off on everybody.
Hold on.
I don't think Jayla's a punk, but I just hope that Jayla knocks her into next Tuesday.
That's what I say. I'm gonna wait till next week.
Okay, we on the same page now.
I just hope we don't know what happened, but I just hope Jayla gives her that same energy, at least curse her out or something, because even though Zeus has a way of editing things, because we gonna be fair, but it's just like,
yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see, because like what you said last week though, when the gangsters pull up, nobody wants to really be about it. Because when Tommy pulled up on that horse, every single person on that set was just scared. You can see it all over Sapphire's face. Sapphire's looked like she saw her go.
All of them look terrified because they know they're wrong. It almost looked like kids, like bad children. And when the mom came home, almost, that's what it gave. But Tommy always gives that on her entrance. Remember the last season she was on, she came in the house with those shades on and her luggage, and Biggie was at the door and was telling her what was going on, and she was like, "Where's she at?" and went in there to fight Stunner Girl. That meme is hilarious.
And then my thing about it is, if y'all feel so strongly about Gretchen saying the N-word, why ain't all of y'all jumping on her? Even though I don't condone the jumping, but it's like, it's so many black women, dark skin, light skin. Why ain't nobody trying to get a piece of that girl? If that was the case, if y'all was really mad about it, y'all would have never let that girl breathe or walk or anything. She should be off the network for saying it, just like the previous white woman who've been saying niggas should have been off the network. Everything's just so performative. Everything's so scripted. And Rolly's not on this season, even though Rolly was the problem. But I'm starting to see who really is the problem is. And it's starting to make me think about Rolly was getting in bitches' faces last season. Example, Mariah Lynn. You in the green screens acting like you've been shooting all your life and you a gangster. Why you ain't do this when Rolly backs you up in the corner? You in the corner talking about, I did it. It's all performative. And this is what Rolly's talking about. Nobody is friends. Y'all set yourself up. That's really what Scotty was talking about. You set yourself up for failure. Y'all dumb.
And you know it's bad when Scotty is actually speaking the truth. Like, Scotty been speaking the truth all season, and people that watch me, y'all know I do not like that girl. But I feel like by the end of the season, if she continues like this, I might actually like Scotty. I feel like she's finally being genuine. I feel like this is the most authentic Scotty that we've seen all season.
I agree.
I feel like Lemmy's gonna have Scotty be in an EP and trainer. I'm telling y'all, I feel it. I know it in my spirit. And they keep bringing Tommy back. Somebody's taking Natalie's spot.
I think he has something connected with Blueface family. Remember that show Blueface was going to come out with, that hip hop show?
Who, Jan? You talking about Tommy?
Blueface.
No, you said who got connections with Blueface family?
Cali. I think Cali up next. I don't think it's Scotty. Because for some reason,
Cali's a star.
I feel it. I feel like they're putting her in position for something. First of all, what she did on Bad vs. Wild to Stony. And then suddenly she's cast on Baddies Caribbean.
And then her mom has the podcast.
And right. And Blueface had the girl rap show.
I really want to see that rap show. I'm not going to hold you.
Did you hear? I saw something on Twitter that said that he was in jail talking about when he get out. Like, he was in there like signing paperwork and still working to get that show to pop whenever he get out of jail. So apparently that show is still going to be popping out too. So
I'm here for it.
All I gotta say is everybody start having a pen and everybody start learning their signatures and start learning how to fill out McDonald's applications and applications to Walmart and shit, because some people's gonna go right back to the 9 to 5. I'm telling you, it's coming. Sure. I can see it. It's coming.
That's real.
Yup. It is.
All right, baby. Do you have any more thoughts about the show?
I'm happy. I'm here. I'm glad Tommy's here. I wish the Claremonts could have stayed a little bit longer.
Same.
I get it, but it's like, and that's another thing. Y'all knew what y'all signed up for. Like, do y'all know what show we know y'all from? Like, we all know what Zeus is. We all know what Now That's TV is.
But
Why
you
do y'all
know
get on here
what?
acting so surprised?
I think they were tricked. I do think someone told them it was supposed to be a birthday scene.
Me too.
Seriously. I really do. Like they could have stayed longer and they do have a diva attitude. But the way that girl said, I don't get a birthday candle and like stormed off and stuff, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
But how
Like
many times
seriously.
how many times have we seen them do this with everybody in past seasons? Like we all are not dumb. Like, come on.
But the
It's
Claremonts, they're not
Zeus.
everybody.
Right.
I thought we were
Zeus don't
coming
give a
on.
flying
I
F.
thought
Zeus
we were
don't
coming on the
care.
show for our birthday celebration. We
Yes.
birthday
Zeus don't care.
bonfire, and then
Zeus
y'all
don't
come back.
care.
Yeah,
Zeus do not
exactly.
care. Zeus do not care. Just like that damn Now That's TV do not care. I literally was watching the podcast they did because now they're doing a versus. They had the Playboys versus the Zodiac House, which was a fucking nightmare. And one of the producers was like, "Oh, well, we just doing this for money. We got to do whatever we got to do to get money." They're saying it right in your faces. I'm not going on that.
Yeah. Ooh.
They kicked him out.
Grant.
No, he's
I
still
still see
here.
the. Yeah, I still
No,
see
he's
the.
still here. I don't know what he did.
Wow. I said Grant is a tough boss. Wow.
I ain't gonna kick him off. He be
I still
speaking.
see
What's going on? He's still
Square
here.
though. I don't know what happened.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
can hear
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
That's
But,
fine.
yeah,
You got a
so
call?
yeah, I keep getting calls. I have to block the person. But
Hotline bling.
Put your do not disturb on.
they literally saying it in y'all faces. We don't care about the cast. We only here to make money. You really think I'm going on them networks without a Glock? Or some or I keep all goons on
this
speed dial.
one.
Like
Hello.
y'all know y'all want to get on these networks so bad, and then when stuff don't go out y'all way, then it's a whole fake Me Too movement. I don't understand it. Y'all knew what y'all signed up for. I'm no longer giving. There are no victims. Nobody's getting no passes unless some really effed up stuff happen, like out of your control. Like, okay, y'all was dead wrong for that. But from what I've been seeing, everybody knew what they signed up for. Everybody, what Lunel said on that Jocelyn, like, y'all knew what the fuck you signed up for. Y'all knew who the fuck you was fucking with.
But
Yeah.
see, just like you said though, what has to happen next? Because you see how you said something like extreme. What is going to be the next thing that has to happen for people to care? Because people really don't care.
I'm
Not
gonna tell you
anymore.
something. This is gonna sound crazy, but look at what's going on in the world. We don't. The bar has been raised all the way below hell. Like China, people in China could see that shit. That shit has been way past the Titanic, way through hell. Like China's starting to look at that shit, and they looking like, oh, because it's just like, what else? We've set that tone because we allow and we pick and choose because of desirability. Whoever is light skinned, tatted up, those are the people they're going for. So they're thinking like, oh, well, these people go so hard for this type of beauty standard. Let's bring that person on and put that person on, even though that person ain't shit, was never shit, and is not a nice person. But we need the money back, which I get. But it's just like we have to look at ourselves. We set that tone because we sit here and indulge in it. Whatever's popular, we invite it. So they're like, all right, we got bills to pay too. They got to keep the lights on over at Zeus and not at TV too. So it's like, can we really blame them? But it's us. It's us. As sad as it would say, I'm only watching these shows because of who's on there. Like if certain people wasn't on there that we already fell in love with from years ago, I would not be subscribed to some of these networks.
Yeah.
Like I got Dosh Network because of Fun Dip, and I interviewed from I love Fun Dip from Playboys. Once he's gone, it's a wrap for Dosh, and I'm not playing. Like,
speaking of, plug your YouTube channel.
Oh
yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, I just had an interview with some of the Playboys too.
Drop it down.
Hold on, who your favorite on the Playboy season now?
I'm gonna tell you, Liz. I feel like I'm gonna wait till more episodes because I feel like my opinion can flip because these niggas flip like pancakes. One minute I like them, the next minute I don't. Somebody's doing too much, somebody's not. The ganging up and the picking and choosing is still going on low key, but I don't really have a favorite this season. It's just
I don't like Baddies. The only one on Baddies is my favorite is Tommy. I like Slim, but I feel like Slim is kind of a. She's someone that likes to be accepted and will kind of do anything to ride that wave. And that Dia girl, somebody said it up here. She's a. I think it was the space I just left, but she's a follower. Like that validation shit that y'all doing, trying to like get on the next season. Like, do y'all really have shit going on in y'all lives like y'all claim y'all do, or y'all just got no money? Like, if y'all
But
think that y'all got all this to do and y'all don't need Zeus or Nana's TV, why are you here? Like, give somebody else that
Savion,
really needs it.
it's really the atmosphere Natalie has set for them. She has set the atmosphere like if you don't kiss my booty, you ain't going on a private jet. You're not going on a tour. You're not doing this and that. You're gonna get replaced. So they come in nervous and scared, and I'm willing to fight, just to prove a point, so they're not excluded because they see what happened to the girls who are excluded.
Well, here's the thing. Lemmy had already put it out there that Natalie doesn't own anything, which is kind of effed up
Oh,
because
you
it's
you
like
right.
she has been in the game, and I feel like it's a little disrespectful because it's like she has been in the game, and I feel like Jocelyn kind of. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't see Jocelyn having no problems with Zeus. Y'all don't see nobody from Jocelyn's cabaret except for a couple, but the people we've been not like with the whole fake Me Too stuff. Y'all don't see Jocelyn having no problems in her life. You see everything wrong with Natalie's life. You want to know why? Because Jocelyn got ballistic next to her. She got a man that could literally knock half the niggas out at Zeus. Natalie don't got no man, nigga by her. She keep her nigga at home with the kid. That's why she brings Jonathan big ass around because they use Jonathan as a fucking a
Security
bulldozer,
guard.
and that's not fair to Jonathan because Jonathan's a human at the end of the day. He's got businesses and
Hmm.
stuff too, even though Jonathan be doing stupid stuff all we see, but it's just like they use certain people on here as guard dogs. She don't look at Rolly as her friend. She look at Rolly as a guard dog. She look at Jayla
Yep.
as a guard dog. She look at Taseki
Tasiki.
as they look at them as pets. That's why Taseki don't be doing nothing. Like, no, you ain't gonna sit here and she not stupid. Why do you
Well,
think
she needs
Krishan
some more
left?
guard dogs because as soon as the big hitters come out, they sure ain't barking for her ass.
Right.
They handling the lightweight. I need y'all to handle the big weight. I can handle the lightweight.
You don't never see
Right.
Lemmy. Whatever Lemmy says on Baddies, it goes. He's the final boss. He don't really be saying that on Jocelyn's show. He said it a couple times, but it's like, Ballistic look like he's bigger than a fucking Steelers football player. You really want to go there with him? She don't got no nigga by her side. Like, and then Jonathan is just like, that's why he's tapped out. Like, I ain't doing this shit. Like, I'm not stupid, but it's like she don't got no man by her side. You just saw what Stunner Girl just said when her nigga was pulling up, pressing niggas, and oh no, it's no problems. But with Natalie, you gonna talk to her like that on the
Yeah,
phone?
Jacob
Really?
is
Really?
unproblematic. He's an unproblematic king.
Really? Right? You gonna
The
talk like
movie bay, is he so unproblematic that it's a problem?
I mean, I would never be with nobody who can't stand up for me.
He can't stand up
Period.
for himself
Yes.
because he should have. If it was me, Curtis wouldn't have been able to walk. Like he ain't stood up to Curtis for nothing. And you let some
Now,
nigga
hold
that's
on. They
like
could have actually had
half
a
your
real
size.
understanding.
Maybe, but I don't know because the way Natalie got on Instagram acting like on that day when everything happened that they was gonna be at the Kings game later on, and then she showed up to the Kings game and he not there. Clearly, he was upset about something.
Solo
So
dolo.
he should have been out there wherever Curtis is at and
Mhm.
started getting to work.
Big
I
Nat
don't know.
Nat.
Jacob just big for nothing, if
Mhm.
you ask me.
yeah. It's easier to manipulate the women, and that's why you don't see Bad Boys coming back as quick as it should be because they don't want nothing to
I
do with it. They don't want
know.
nothing to do with the dudes, and then they pick people that have the clout or people that were has-beens from years ago that's trying to resurrect whatever they got left of a career. They don't want to pick them. You think them niggas on Now That's TV's gonna put up the shit that Zeus be putting up with? Oh no, no. Y'all see what happens over at Now That's TV? They don't want them over here because they not going for it. They're not going for it.
Also, I think for Bad Boys, they need to take Jonathan off of it.
I think so too, because just like nobody could really beat themselves. But my thing about it is if y'all really like that, like y'all say y'all are, you do this, you do that, it shouldn't matter who's in that house for y'all to dumb down who y'all really want to be just because y'all don't want to get y'all ass whooped on camera. And I get it, the world's gonna never let you forget that. But we are walking into this era
Persuasion.
where if people stand on business, whether you like lose or win, they will respect you. You know, just don't get too big headed when you start
I'm in
winning
that
more
Biggie
fights from
era.
that last fight. Like on Now That's TV, they
They don't like some people, but they will tell the truth, like, yeah, well, this person's staying on business, so can we really pick on this person about that? And then, like, okay, this person's a bully. The Zeus audience is more so way mature than the Now That's TV people, and they gonna stay on business and call whoever's out when they're really wrong. They don't really kiss. I haven't seen a lot of people kiss ass in the Zeus comments in like the past 3 years.
Really?
They've been on everybody's head. When Jonathan was wrong, it was on his head. When Natalie, they stay dragging Natalie, but when now they
I
on
think
Jayla's
Zeus
head,
fans have favorites.
they hitting on
Jonathan
Jayla's
is
head like, girl,
bullshit.
you starting to do a little too much.
But she
starting to do a little
not.
too much. They starting to hit on her head.
They just hating. She not doing too much. They just hating.
What did you say about the Zeus fans, Jen?
I said they definitely have favorites. You can tell by who's
They
trending.
do.
Cali's trending right now, but you know Cali wasn't trending a few episodes ago, so it wavers. It seems like.
And I
People
want to know why
switch up
Biggie
every
always
episode.
the fan favorite when she was fan favorite when she wasn't even on the damn episode. I was like, huh?
Who?
Biggie.
They was looking for
that was
Biggie. They had
crazy.
snipped her. They snipped her from an episode, but she still ended up being
I was like,
voted.
huh?
And then
That
with
was
Something
Biggie,
about Big.
my thing with Biggie is that like you are a grown ass woman, like, and I'm not trying to bring back what happened years ago, but since y'all do it with Natalie all the time, we're gonna keep the same energy and bring everybody's dirt into light. We're not just gonna pick and choose who we feel like is out of sympathy. You came on the Baddies and you literally was picking and picking and picking with Stunner Girl to be accepted by Rolly and Tommy. And then look what Rolly did to you the next season. You went through all of that with ET. You come back on this season. You say you're going to slap the shit out of Jayla. Why is everybody making it seem like Jayla's doing so much? Even though she could take it too far. But it's like, if you saying you're going to slap me and you can't even fight like that, and you didn't even want to fight this bitch that was coming after you last season, who would be mad at Jayla? And then you sitting here crying, talking about as if Natalie's supposed to sit here and do something about it. We all know how Natalie is. That's not her problem. And then on top of that, you
Thank
are a
you.
grown-ass woman. If it was Stunner Girl that would have said it, you would have had no problems. The same thing that you
Yep.
complained that Jayla did to you, you did it to Stunner Girl outside that house.
She did.
Trying to, then she got on live after that and was like, oh, we bullied the fuck out of her.
Said that
So
she
now they
bullied
bullying the
her.
fuck out of you.
Exactly.
You get what goes around comes around. Y'all gonna stop
Ooh,
that
that's
sympathy shit because of somebody may be big? Is it because y'all drag Rolly ass for being big and now she losing that weight? Now y'all want to sit here and be cockfighting her.
Nah, man.
They pick and choose.
not
Pick and
me.
choose. I'm telling you.
That
I'm
is a
telling
lot.
you.
It's different. It's different.
They pick and choose.
People was cool with Jayla up until the mansion. When she straight popped in her mouth when she was sitting on that little table, that's when people stopped liking Jayla. Because they felt like you fought what at the dinner, you fought what on a boat. Come on now. You done flew on a plane and went to a whole different land and still straight popping her. That's when
But that
people
was
like,
all the
"It's
same
too
night.
much."
That was all the same night.
That was all the same night.
It was a different episode for us, but that was all the same night or the next night. Y'all know Zeus.
And it's funny
Like,
because
they
it's
be
like,
filming these shows within like 2 weeks.
Wait a minute.
and it's funny because Jayla could
I'm
be
trying to
doing too
think.
much to y'all, but it's like, here's a gag
No.
though. Y'all could say Jayla doing too much, but don't Ivory, the person y'all praise on Now This TV, does entirely too much, and y'all excuse for it every time she do something stupid. Oh, it's just for TV. So why can't Jayla do it for TV?
Oh, I don't know.
That's
I
a valid
think people
point.
expect less from Ivory and more from Jayla because when Jayla put up that Forbes article, I think people started to hold her to a different caliber. But Ivory, we only know her for the streets and hands. But Jayla, they, thought she was in a different arena.
But they do the same thing with Jonathan because when Jonathan get in the street fights, they be sitting here hyping him up. But then when he does it on Zeus on cameras, he's a bully. It's like, pick which one. You know what it is? Jadakiss had this thing in his song. Real niggas or real killers respect niggas, or real killers or real people respect real people. Soft niggas respect fear. People move based off of fear and admiration. I want to be your friend and I want to be under you because you got the clout, whatever, and you may look better than me in whatever insecurities I have, but I also fear because I know I can't beat you. That's how they move. I've been seeing it for years. That's why I like
That'd be true
Tommy.
for a lot of
fans
people.
like the underdog. They love.
Yeah,
the
that's why I
underdog.
like Tommy, because Tommy don't care. She don't care who it is, even if she do get beat up. She gonna come back.
Shannon and
Has gotten
Sherbert.
beat up.
A lot of people don't have
Shannon and
identities
Shannon
on
and
these
Sherbert.
shows.
That was
Mhm.
hilarious.
She
We got a
doesn't
problem
care. I
just
know
because
that's
you
right.
trying to be
She's
funny
doing
and pronounce my name wrong. Yeah, we got a problem. What's
right.
up?
Right.
She said it loud as hell.
Right there.
Shannon
It's
and
not like
Sorbet.
you don't have backup. She should have went off. What's
I
going
thought it
on,
was a
Tom?
nickname.
My sister right here, Tom. Oh, like I would have went off on time. Don't call me in the streets. You don't know me, Jack.
Okay, who you talking to?
Right. What you want to follow me for? Girl, please try calling me. Oh, you blocked.
You ain't talking to me.
Please.
My name.
What you want to follow me for? Girl, bye. Shannon and Sherbert.
No.
All right, thanks, man. Thank you so much for jumping on. We got a couple more
Y'all make
people
sure
in.
y'all subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, make sure y'all
Yes,
subscribe.
thank you. Yes.
You're welcome back every time because you always be spitting the truth.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Grant.
Grant not playing tonight.
Oh,
It's past Grant.
Kimberly. Yeah, come on now, for real. What's up, Kimberly?
Hey, Kim.
Can you hear us?
Look, Kim, where you at?
Kim.
My mic keeps going. My mic keeps muting. There it goes. Hi.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay. First, I just want to say something from last week. I saw in the comments. Speaking correct and proper English is not the domain of white people. Black people speak it too. So just because you don't like the way I sound doesn't mean I'm not black. I am black. Thank you very much. Second, this episode I liked. Like I thought it was a little slow at the start, but I liked it. How all the replacements but one come in and are better fighters than all the people in the house besides Tasiki. Like it was just crazy. It was like, it's Dia needs to go home. Like quickly. She did absolutely nothing but get beat up twice. It was just so crazy.
A Caribbean baddie.
You might need to give up that title. That was just sad. Like we could trade a lot of people in that house for them replacements. Like just in that little bit of scene, they gave you more energy than the whole people in the house. And then Mariah Lamb, I know when she went home to that mansion, she prayed to God for that girl not fighting her. That girl would have tore her up.
For Cali?
Yes.
Cali.
So who do you think needs to be replaced by the replacement?
Bianca, Mariah Lynn, Sapphire. They can all go.
You know, Sapphire just a joy to look
Sapphire.
at.
And me personally, I don't like Jayla like at all, but I have no problem with her, and I do like Biggie, but I have no problem with her the way she treated Biggie. Because at the end of the day, if you say you slap me, I don't know how long I'm going to carry that. It could go for years. It could go for years. If somebody says they're going to slap me, I don't know how long I would take that. We might never ever be cool. We could be cordial, but we may not. I still would say something to you every once in a while, just to let you know. Don't say you're going to ever slap me again. Like, I don't think she's taking it too far. And I really hate the fact that, I think her name is Slim. I really hate the fact that when Gretchen said that again, no one else ran up. Everybody just paused and stuff. And even the replacements that came with her, well, she said that, why are y'all still cool with her? And I agree with mostly everything that the guy previously said, besides the fact us watching Zeus is not going to stop people from using that word. Because even if everybody who has a Zeus subscription cancels it tomorrow, Gretchen still go home and say that word. And people around her will validate her and prop her up for saying it. And then the next person will say it. And that's how it keeps going. Until we all get on a page that nobody, unless you're the same, unless you are a dark color, brown color, light color, unless somebody can say you're black, unless when you get pulled over by the police, they take you out the car and check you, then don't say it. If you can drive right through and they just look at you and wave, don't say it. You know the difference of who can say it and who cannot say it. It's not that complicated. It's just that some black people allow passes to their white friends or their Puerto Rican white friends, and then that's why they get it, so they feel comfortable saying it around everybody else. That girl is white. I don't even think she's Puerto Rican.
I'm glad you brought that up. This was released on Twitter. This was released on Twitter. What you just said. Unless you are pulled over by the cops and you pull out and they clock you as black or white. Look, she got arrested. There's Gretchen. Oh. What does that look? What's the race say down there at the bottom?
Race white.
Race says white.
What is that?
Oh, so it says white. Can you see it?
I see it. I see it. I
Mhm.
saw
White.
God.
That girl
And
was
I
black.
bet you she ain't try to correct that.
Girl, they caught you in
You
I'm
the
know
glad
she
I
video.
didn't.
Dang,
I'm glad you said that because I
was
thought
white.
about that because I just sent Movie Bay that earlier. Yeah, like
Yeah, that's
that was some real
crazy. Like,
shit.
Yeah, I wish you would have sent that to me. I needed that tea. Dang.
it's just crazy. Stop giving people passes. Like, can black people, for once, can we all agree on one thing? Stop giving
But
people passes, and then they wouldn't feel comfortable to do this around people who
Kim,
don't think it's cool.
Kim, each of these
Yes.
white women, no shade on cast, have a black woman that backs them. Think about it. Each one. Starting with Bree, season 2. Bree came in with persuasion. They all have you know what I'm saying? They all have somebody who's gonna kind of, oh, they cool. Oh, they good. You know what I'm saying? That one
Slim
that
with
kind of
Rolly.
validates
I
it so
really
people
don't
don't
remember Bree saying the N-word,
yeah.
y'all. Y'all gotta
No,
say
I'm not
it.
saying that
Yeah, I
she
don't think
said
she
it.
ever said it, but she's saying like
Yeah,
the
I'm not saying
white
she
girls come in
said
with a
it, but
black
I'm
girl.
saying they
I
always
know,
have
but
someone who seems to be able to validate
from
almost.
They need a black girl to validate.
they
Would
need it, and
That's
then
what
once
it's
they get that
let
one
given.
validation, they only need one of them to validate them, and then they're good.
And each one enters with one. Which girl has entered alone? Even Aubrey low key entered with Natalie, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
None of
still
them
But
really
crazy.
Aubrey
entered
ain't
alone.
From kindergarten until 7th grade, I went to a Mosby Wood school, which was all white. My family was the only black people in the neighborhood. That's it. And you know what? I had white friends and stuff like that, but never in my life. I didn't have black friends until I was 13, 14 years old. But never in my life have I ever been comfortable with a white person saying that word, not even in a song. And my family, like, we're crazy like that. Like, if we're at a party and there are white people there, I always look. Are you going to say it? I just look because I always think somebody's waiting to say
right.
it. And
It's a
I always feel
subconscious
that way.
thing. I do it
And
too.
the moment you let them get away with it, even in a song, even if we're repeating something, the moment you get away with it, you just gave them the pass to do it for the rest of their lives, and they're going to keep doing it. And that's what it is. Like, can we ever agree on something? Stop letting people use that word. If we stop it and we stop giving passes,
We have to
then
stop,
maybe it will
right.
stop.
Thank you, Kim. Kim speaking facts. Cold
I
facts.
agree,
Kim was
Kim.
speaking facts like
It's just
too.
it's a lot of the younger
Team
generation,
Kim.
especially no tea if y'all are the younger generation, because they don't know the context behind it, and half of the don't care about the context behind it, which is sad.
And that's true too, because when I don't know what it was that had the coolest monkey in the jungle for
I haven't
advertisement,
since.
and I was
It
like,
was
this is so
Target. Wasn't it
crazy.
Target? Target was
I
H&M.
don't remember what it was, but I remember that. And I was at work,
Target
and
was
there were
selling
actually
t-shirts with
black
black
people,
kids as
telling me
monkeys.
that there was nothing wrong with that. And I'm like, are you guys crazy? Like,
And blaming
seriously
the
crazy?
mama.
You know,
Like,
it's some black parents that call their black children little monkeys. Come here, little monk. I've heard it. You know, I've heard it with my own ears. I'm no shade, y'all. I've heard it with my own
that
ears.
is
And it's like, what do
beyond
you say?
crazy.
What do you
It's just,
say? You
it's
know?
crazy. It's crazy when I was at work when that happened, and there were white people who were like so offended. But there were a lot of black people who were thinking that was okay to say. Oh, it's just a joke. It's just an advertisement. I would let my child do that. That would get like, what are you talking about? Like,
No, that's
do you
not
not
okay.
hear yourself speaking on this? It's not something to do, and it's not something to say because I don't know how old people are, but you had to have grandparents, you had to have great grandparents. They went through stuff like this when they were called this. How is that cool for you to go ahead and allow someone else to say the thing?
But
It's just
Kimberly,
crazy.
some people are numb. Some people are numb to the pain. Some people don't accept it. But what can we
But
do?
you know
We
what?
see them
They say
selling
they're numb
monkey
to the pain
t-shirts. But what can
until it's not their buddy white person that calls them white. It's the person in the supermarket. It's the person at the gas station that calls them that word. Then it's not cool. So you know it's not cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. They know it. But they don't care, and that's the sad part.
And that is like,
Hi,
it's just
Kim.
crazy.
No,
Okay.
you have any other
got
thoughts
any
about
H&M,
the movies or the show?
I just really prefer the replacements besides the one that got kicked to the stomach and got messed up. The rest of them I would prefer over the ones we got in the house right now.
Is it because of the fighting skills, or you think they just came in with more
It's because
personality?
the Natalie's not your friend, because if she's your friend, you'd already been in the house. So why are you going so hard for her?
That's a fact. That is that you.
I know her off camera. Then you would not have been a replacement. You would have been on the show, boo.
Like how I'm look fighting for somebody and didn't even put me in the house. I'm the replacement.
That's a valid point. Well, Kim, you speak facts 2 weeks in a row. We will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining in.
Have a good one.
She always speak the truth.
I love it.
All right, we got, I think, one more.
10 minutes. So if you want to call, you better call. Now we got 10 minutes. We're going to limit it to 2.
Last 10 minutes.
Hello, can you hear me?
What's up, Prodigy? Yes, we can hear you.
I just want to say I'm a big fan. I watch all y'all. Y'all been making me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
And the first thing I want to start off is this race situation. I'm Dominican and Black, and more stuff on my dad's side. For me, I know what the problem is, but for me personally, I don't use that word because I think the first time I ever called my friend that who was Black, he got mad. So it's like, I know why people are mad about it. I just don't feel no type of way. I feel like if you really want to be technical, nobody really should ever really say that word, whether you Black, Puerto Rican, white, anything because of where it came from. But that's just my opinion. And about the episode, I'm so over Zeus at this point. I don't even pay for their subscription. I use my sister's because we be talking about the episodes. We be having thoughts. I'm like, where's the storylines? Where's the plots? Like it's just too much for me. I'm like, it's ghetto, rat shit. They just look crazy at this point.
You don't think this is one of the better seasons?
I do, because I know I first started tuning in because of people I want to see. Like, I tuned in for ATL because of Christina. I was a big fan of her from BCC9. I tuned in because of her, and then she kind of like disappointed me. And I'm like, you came back for this? Like, you came back and you did what you did? Like, you could just miss me all of that. And then I continue watching like the seasons, but now I don't really watch them fully. I just like skip through them because I'm like, it's the same thing. It's like very repetitive. Natalie is just being Natalie at this point. People still mad about it. And I'm like, she always been this way. I just feel like she needs to stay behind the camera. Like, she's like 40 years old at this point, and you're like stuck in the box. So like, if she wanted to try to branch out, I don't think she will be able to because like, you're so proud of this franchise you did, which is cool, props. But it's like, where can you go now after this? Like, what can you do? Like, I feel like she wouldn't be able to get a sponsorship from like, Pepsi or anything because of all she known is for, being affiliated with this type of brand.
I agree with that, though. She is getting too old, and I feel like it is I think the Baddies, I've said this multiple times, just needs to take a different avenue. But it seems like you have just outgrown the show, babes, and that's a good thing.
Yes,
that's a good thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of was really excited for this season only because I was a big fan of Bianca Bani. I let it rain. I clear it up. I was a really big fan of her. Even on Love and Hip Hop, I was like a fan of her. My sister grew up with her, so we're both from the city. We're from Bronx, New York, boogie down Bronx all day. So my sister actually kind of like knew her or whatever. She was in like the music video, so that was
cool.
Cool. And then when she came on this show, I was like, OMG.
So
I
she
was
let you down.
Because I didn't know if she really could give up like how she claimed, but I do know about like the 15 stitches, but apparently that was because of weapon, and then they pressed a restraining order against her. So I'm like, all right, she could probably do something, but like on this show, I don't know what happened.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
All right, babe, you have any more final thoughts? We're trying to get some more callers in for our last 8 minutes.
No, just that I do think this is one of the best seasons. Yeah, I just feel like they need to find balance of like show more positivity instead of like all the fights, because some of these girls do have businesses they should be showcasing, but you know that's here nor over there because they're not really showcasing it. But I just want to say thanks for letting me on, and I will continue to watch that, and you know y'all be making me laugh, so
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Thank you for joining.
All right, y'all, this will be our last caller.
Ooh, shoot,
How many people backstage? 2?
Just Zuda, I think.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
What's
Zuda
up,
man?
Welcome.
The most loyal.
Zuda, where you
at? January Flowers, you are a comic. Why was we both?
Zuda! Time is a ticking.
Grant gotta stop. That was all Grant. Grant was doing that.
No, that was you. You was doing the same thing I was, trying not to.
Hello?
I was like, yeah, hello?
We hear you.
Okay, there we go.
Where you been, Penny? What's
good?
up?
Well, I was going to come up last time, but I ran out of time, so I'm up here now.
That's okay. You got 3 minutes. Let's
Get
go.
it off your chest.
All right. Well, so far, I'm enjoying the season. I feel like, honestly, it's the best season so far. Like, I consider Baddies South to be the best season, but this season is honestly taking its crown, real quick. I feel like this episode, I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really like how the replacements just came on looking for a storyline. Everybody was just swinging on everybody. You couldn't really tell what was going on. It was just chaos in a bad way. I do like Cali. I did enjoy her fights, but everything else in the episode, I couldn't really get behind. I'm starting to dislike Meatball by her saying that Jayla is a bully because I don't really see that. Biggie started with Jayla, and Jayla was just finishing like everything that happened. So how are you seeing Jayla as the bully just because you're friends with Biggie?
I think Meatball wants a storyline.
Right. I feel like she just wants a storyline, and she's really just confused. And then everybody trying to say that she's trying to punk Jayla in the next episode. I don't see it because Jayla was over here laughing in the girl's face.
And she was barely looking at her in her face.
That's what I'm saying. I said on Twitter that she's looking at her neck, and people are trying to talk about, oh, she's trying to punk Jayla. She can't even look at her in the eyes.
Exactly.
But yeah, I feel like she's just being a follower. Tinkerbella, I don't like her either. I'm ready for Diamond to just eat her up in this next episode, talking about her skin bleaching.
And that's a real storyline.
Okay.
She was,
but she looked shocked. Like Pink was gasping and stuff when she was like, "Your body's 3 different colors." She was like, when they were walking, like she's so shocked she's saying that.
Well, maybe she's trying to play it off because she has been clocked.
She was gagging
multiple times. This ain't the first time. Multiple times. and Diamond the Body, you know, she knows. You can tell Diamond's been on TV. She knows to continue to push a certain point to get it on TV and make it a storyline. I feel like she's pushing this, like you bleaching to make sure it's a point. It needs to be said too, but it's sad.
Exactly, it is sad. But honestly, I respect Diamond this episode because the fact that she said, "Oh yeah, I snuck her at the auditions because I wanted to get on the show, and we're here now," like she just blatantly admitted it, and I respect it.
Agreed.
Respect.
Agreed.
Fully.
And I feel that same way about Jayla, honestly.
Who?
I feel that same way about Jayla.
What about her?
Like a few weeks ago, whenever she admitted on that podcast that she was just doing a lot of stuff for TV, and then everybody was hitting on her for it, I agreed with her, and I feel like she was real for that because everybody's doing shit for TV, but she's the only one that can actually admit it.
Right, doing it for TV because we actually on TV.
Exactly.
And I gotta respect it. At least you being honest.
Right.
We're gonna need you to call in sooner next week.
Yes. I know we're gonna start taking them earlier. But thank you for jumping on Zuda. That was the last one of the night.
Thank you.
And we got to wrap this up. See you. All right. Well, first one in the book, January Flowers. How'd you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, what? What was it?
How did you like the panel, the live? Drop your socials.
Oh, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I loved the conversations. I enjoyed the laughs. I loved it. It was a great time. Legend gathered me. Yes.
Where can everybody find you, Jen, in case they're not known because they don't know about your channel?
On YouTube it's January Flowers, and on Instagram it's Hey January Flowers.
Period. Legend, do you want to be followed?
No.
I knew you would say this.
And it's gonna be in the bio.
Mind your business.
And I'm Movie Bay.
January, thank you.
On everything.
Yep. And y'all, Grant LaShine. And then I got too many Instagram handles, too many Twitter handles. I ain't got time for that. Just look in the bio. Everything will be in the bio. Thank you for joining us, January Flowers. Legend, thank you for coming to work.
Make sure y'all
Legend, thank you for coming to work.
Oh, yeah, I clocked in today. Now, if Jayla get beat up, I'm not clocking in.
No, you coming to work.
We don't clock in if our fave loses.
No, he's clocking in. He'll be clocking in.
She's going to embarrass me. I've been taking up for her every time I get
I don't.
here.
But look, Legend. Are you getting nervous?
Yeah.
Are her hands making you? Is it? Oh,
I get a little nervous because you never know. She could slip.
But we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for joining. Like the videos, all 3 before you jump off. If you are new, subscribe to all 3. If you are new, drop the comments down below, and we will see y'all next week. Check January Flowers. She be doing the content all week. She got the energy that me and Movie Bay don't have during the week. So check her out. Check us out.
Reviews, tea, everything.
Everything. All right. We done.
Bye.
Thank you.
Right.